not stupid. I need you to hear that before we begin. You think you would never fall for it. You think you're too smart, too tech-savvy, too cynical to send your life savings to a stranger on the internet. Jason Plonsky thought the exact same thing. Jason was not a lonely old man. He was young. He was sharp. He understood finance. It started, as these things always do, innocently. A simple message, a connection, a friendship that bloomed over weeks of late-night texts and shared dreams. She didn't ask for money. In fact, she helped him make money. She introduced him to a crypto trading platform. It looked professional, slick, real. Jason put in a little bit of cash, just to test the waters. Ding, profit. He put in a little more. Ding, more profit. He watched the numbers on his screen go up and up and up. For the first time in his life, Jason felt free. He was finally winning. He was going to pay off his parents' mortgage. He was going to retire early. The screen said his account was worth millions. Then came the Tuesday. Jason decided to withdraw some money, just a little bit, to celebrate. He clicked the withdraw button. Nothing happened. He clicked it again. An error message popped up. Account frozen. Security deposit required. His heart skipped a beat. His hands started to shake. He messaged his friend, the girl he had been talking to for months, the girl who told him she loved him. She didn't reply. He messaged customer support. They told him he needed to pay another $50,000 in taxes to unlock his funds. And in that split second, sitting alone in his room, staring at the blue light of his phone, Jason Plonsky realized that his life was over. The millions on the screen? Fake numbers. The trading platform? A simulation. The girl? She didn't exist. He hadn't invested a single dime. He had been sending his money directly into the wallet of a criminal syndicate 5,000 miles away. And just like that, $300,000, his entire life savings, was gone. Vaporized. If Jason was the only one, this would be a tragedy. But Jason is just a drop in the ocean. What happened to him is part of the fastest growing, most sophisticated, and most devastating financial crime in human history. In 2023 alone, the FBI reported that investment fraud losses hit $12.4 billion. Let me repeat that. $12.4 billion. To give you some context, that is more money than the GDP of many small countries. That is more than all the bank robberies in American history combined. And the terrifying part? That 40% year-over-year growth? That is just what was reported. Most victims never call the FBI. They are too ashamed. They lose their homes, their marriages, and sometimes their lives in total silence. This isn't a random guy in a basement sending you a spam email about a Nigerian prince. No, this is industrial. These are massive, multi-billion-dollar corporations operating out of skyscrapers and walled compounds in Southeast Asia. They have HR departments. They have scripts written by psychologists. They have quotas. They have performance reviews. They are running a factory. And the raw material is you. The criminals have a name for this. They don't call it crypto fraud. They don't call it romance scams. In Chinese, they call it Sha Zhu Pan. The pig butchering. It is a term borrowed from agriculture, and it describes exactly what they did to Jason. Think about how you raise a pig. You don't slaughter it immediately. No, that would be a waste. First, you have to find it. Then, you have to feed it. You fatten it up. You give it attention. You give it love. You give it the wins. You let the victim believe they are growing fat with wealth. You let them get comfortable. You let them dream. And then, when the pig is as fat as it can possibly get, when they have mortgaged their house, borrowed from their parents, and maxed out their credit cards, you carry out the slaughter. You take everything, all at once. You cut the throat and you watch them bleed out. But there is a twist to this story that makes it even darker. Because the person holding the knife, the person sending those love messages, they might be a victim just like you. So, how do they find you? You might think you are safe because you don't visit shady websites. You don't click on pop-up ads. But the hunters are already inside your house. They are on your phone right now. They are hunting on Tinder. They are hunting on Bumble. They are hunting on Hinge. They are even hunting on LinkedIn, posing as professionals, entrepreneurs, business owners. But the most common weapon, the weapon that caught millions of people off guard, it is the simple, accidental, wrong number text.
Hello, is this Anna? We are supposed to meet for coffee today.
You look at your phone. You are a nice person. You don't want someone to miss their coffee date. So you reply, "Sorry, you have the wrong number. I'm not Anna." That is your fatal mistake. Because the person on the other end isn't looking for Anna. They are looking for anyone who is polite enough to reply. They will apologize immediately. They will seem incredibly polite.
Oh my God, I am so sorry. My assistant must have saved the number wrong. Please forgive me.
And then comes the hook, the pivot.
But you know, fate is funny. You seem like a very kind person for replying. Where are you from? I'm living in Los Angeles now, but I'm originally from Singapore.
If you answer that question, the pig butchering has officially begun. They are not just random texts. These scripts are A/B tested on millions of people. They know exactly what to say to make you lower your guard. Once the connection is made, the fattening phase begins. This is not a quick scam. This is not "send me money now." No. The scammers are patient. They are willing to wait weeks, sometimes months, before they even mention the word money. They use a psychological weapon called love bombing. They overwhelm you with affection. They become the perfect friend or the perfect lover that you have been missing in your life.
In the glow of the screen, shadows crawl. Every whisper, every secret, I hold it all.
Good morning, sunshine. Did you sleep well? I wish I was there to make you coffee.
Every night before you close your eyes,
Fingers trace where the
Sweet dreams. I was thinking about you all day. You are the only person who understands me.
silence drum. I'm your perfect dream, your sweetest curse. Everything you want for better or worse. Trust in me for
they share mundane details of their lives to seem real. They send you photos of their breakfast, expensive avocado toast. They send you videos of their dog. They send you voice notes. But here is the horror. The photos? Stolen from Instagram influencers. The voice notes? Often recorded by a hired actress, while the person texting you is actually a man in a sweatshop in Cambodia. They create a persona, the rich but humble persona. They claim to be wealthy. They show you their Porsche, their luxury watches, their trips to Paris. But they don't brag. They frame it as spiritual.
Money is just a tool, my dear. What matters is freedom. I used to work hard like you, but then my uncle taught me how to trade. Now I spend my time helping charities.
Do you see what they are doing? They are validating your struggles. They are telling you that they found the secret escape hatch from the rat race. And they are subtly implying that they can take you with them. They build a deep emotional bond. Victims often say they felt closer to the scammer than their own spouses. They fatten the pig with love so it doesn't see the knife. Then, after weeks of building trust, comes the trap. And it is never, ever forced. They never say, "Invest with me." They wait for you to ask. It usually happens casually. Maybe they send a photo of a fancy dinner, and in the background, on the table, is a phone screen showing a chart with a green line going up. You ask, "What is that?"
Oh, that? Just some short-term trading I do. My uncle's analysis is really good. I made about $5,000 while we were eating. Anyway, how was your day?
They dismiss it. They change the subject. This makes you want it more. Eventually, you ask to try. They hesitate. This is key. They pretend to be protective.
I don't know. Investing is risky. I don't want you to lose money. Maybe just try with a small amount? $100 just to see how it works?
They guide you to download an app. Now listen carefully. This app looks real. It is often available on the official App Store or Google Play Store. It has charts. It has customer support. It has two-factor authentication. It is a MetaTrader 5 interface, legitimate software, but connected to a fake server controlled by the hackers. You put in your $100. They guide you through a trade. Ding! You make $20 profit in 5 minutes. You withdraw the money back to your bank account. It arrives instantly. This is the masterstroke. By letting you withdraw that first small profit, they kill your skepticism. They prove it's real. You think, I put money in, I took money out, it works. But that is the last time you will ever see money come out of that account. The hook is set. The pig is eating. And now they are going to demand everything.
Staring at the wall, waiting for the call. Silence in the room, shadows start to fall. Everything is gone, disappeared in there. Was it ever real?
Once the victim, let's call him Jason, invests his life savings, the slaughter begins. He sees the profit on the screen. It looks massive. He decides to cash out. He hits withdraw. But instead of money hitting his bank account, he gets a notification from customer support.
Dear valued investor, due to international banking regulations, your account balance exceeds the limit for automatic withdrawal. To unlock your funds, you must pay a capital gains tax of 20%. This amount cannot be deducted from your account balance. It must be paid via external deposit within 24 hours to avoid freezing your assets.
Jason panics. He didn't know about this tax, but the math seems logical. If he pays the $50,000, he gets his millions. It is the sunk cost fallacy. His brain tells him, I have already come this far. I cannot turn back now. So he borrows money. He takes a second mortgage on his house. He asks his elderly parents. He sends the tax money. He waits. 1 day, 2 days, then another notification.
We have received your tax payment. However, our security algorithm has flagged your account for suspicious activity due to the large withdrawal amount. To verify your identity and lift the suspension, a refundable security deposit of $30,000 is required immediately.
It never ends. First it is taxes, then a security deposit, then a fast-track fee, then a blockchain gas fee. They will drain every single cent you have until you have nothing left to give. And the moment you say, I have no more money, the platform goes offline. The girlfriend blocks your number. The WhatsApp messages stop delivering. You are left alone, with debt, with shame, and with a silence so loud it makes you want to scream. Now, you naturally hate the person who did this to you. You imagine a greedy criminal sitting in a luxury apartment, laughing at your misery. spending your money on sports cars. And yes, the bosses are doing exactly that. But the person you were texting, the girl who sent you the voice notes, the guy who taught you how to trade, if you could see where they are right now, your anger might turn into horror. Because they are not sitting in a luxury apartment. They are sitting in a windowless room, lined up in rows like battery hens, surrounded by men with electric batons and AK-47 assault rifles. This is the dark twist that makes pig butchering the most evil crime on earth. The scammers are victims too. To understand this, we have to travel to Southeast Asia. Specifically to the coastal city of Sihanoukville in Cambodia, or the lawless border towns of Myanmar like Myawaddy. From the outside, these places look like luxury resorts or modern technology parks. They have names like the Pearl of Asia or KK Park. But look closer. The windows have iron bars. The walls are 20 feet high, topped with razor wire. There are watchtowers with armed guards. These are not offices. They are prisons. Industrial-scale concentration camps for cyber slavery. Inside, there are hundreds of thousands of people, mostly young, mostly educated. They didn't apply to be scammers. They were tricked, just like the victims they target. Take the story of Wang Xing, a famous actor. Even he wasn't safe. In January 2025, reports surfaced that he was lured to a business meeting near the Thai border. The moment he crossed the border, a bag was thrown over his head. He was thrown into a van. He was sold, literally sold like cattle, to a scam compound for $30,000. Inside these compounds, the rules are simple. You scam or you bleed. If you don't meet your daily quota of victims, you don't eat. If you try to leave, they beat you. If you try to escape, they shoot you. Survivors tell stories of the dark room, a soundproof room where they electrocute workers who disobey. So when that girl texts you, begging you to invest, she isn't just trying to steal your money. She is trying to save her own life.
Was it ever there? Oh, the silence is so loud. It fills my hollow chest like a scream that's lost its sound. I can't find any rest. Echoes of the void, they haunt the empty space. Oh, the silence is so loud, I can't escape its fate.
So, who is running these prisons? Who are the architects of this billion-dollar misery? You might imagine a shadowy gang leader hiding in a jungle bunker. If only it were that simple. The truth is, the people running the pig butchering industry are often the untouchables. They wear bespoke suits. They attend government galas.
Feed the machine. No rest, no breath. Just the grind unseen. Eyes on the screen.
They hold titles like dukes or prince. Let's talk about the Prince Group. Based in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, the Prince Group is a massive conglomerate. Real estate, banks, luxury resorts. Their founder, Chen Zi, is one of the richest men in Cambodia. He is an advisor to the Prime Minister. But in October 2024, investigators uncovered a darker reality. Reports link the Prince Group to a massive money laundering operation processing over $70 billion. $70 billion. That is not just scam money. That is the GDP of a medium-sized country. Their compound, simply known as the building, is not a corporate office. It is a fortress. Inside, thousands of computers are humming 24/7, running scams targeting Americans, Europeans, and Asians. And because of their political connections, the police do not raid them. The police protect them.
Make sure the funds are transferred.
But how do they move all this stolen money? How do they wash the blood off the cash? Enter Huione Guarantee. On the surface, Huione looks like a legitimate insurance and real estate marketplace. But underneath, it is something terrifying. It is the Amazon for criminals. If you visit their Telegram channels, it looks like a normal e-commerce site. But look at the products. Item 1. Money laundering service, USDT to cash, 3% fee. Item 2. Deepfake software, clone any face in seconds. Item 3. Electric batons, high voltage for disciplining workers. Item 4. Human shackles. You can literally buy handcuffs and torture devices with the same ease as ordering a pizza. In 2024 alone, investigators tracked over $11 billion flowing through Huione wallets. Money stolen from grandmothers in Texas, nurses in London, and students in Sydney. It flows into Huione, gets converted into cryptocurrency, gets mixed through thousands of wallets, and comes out clean on the other side. This is not a gang. This is a sovereign state of crime. And the technology they sell? It is evolving faster than we can comprehend. In the past, you could spot a scammer by their bad English or grainy photos. Not anymore. Now, they sell AI kits. For $500, a scammer can buy a real-time face-swapping tool. So when you video call that beautiful girl or that handsome businessman, the person you see on the screen moves their lips perfectly. They blink. They smile. But in reality, it is a deepfake mask worn by a trafficked teenager in a dungeon with a gun pointed at his head. This infrastructure, the Prince Group, Huione, the compounds, it creates a machine that is almost impossible to stop. Local police are paid off. International police have no jurisdiction. And the crypto is gone in seconds. So what happens when this machine targets the US financial system directly? We are about to find out. Because in July 2023, the scammers got greedy. And they didn't just target a person, they targeted a bank. Shan Haynes was not a foolish man. He was a pillar of his community, the CEO of Heartland Tri-State Bank in Elkhart, Kansas, a small town where everyone knows everyone. a place built on trust. But in late 2022, Shan met someone online. Just like Jason, just like millions of others, the scammers used the same script, the pig butchering script. They built trust. They showed him fake crypto profits. But Shan ran out of his own money. So he did the unthinkable. He started taking money from the bank. First, it was $5,000, then $50,000, then $1 million. He wired the funds to crypto wallets controlled by the Syndicate. He truly believed he was investing. He believed he was going to make the bank rich. Over the course of just 8 weeks, Shan Haynes embezzled $47 million. $47 million. On July 28, 2023, the regulators stormed in. The bank collapsed. Insolvency. A 90-year-old community bank destroyed by a WhatsApp romance scam. Shareholders lost everything. The town was devastated. Shan Haynes is now serving 24 years in federal prison. But the money? The $47 million? Gone. Probably washed through Huione guarantee within minutes. But for every bank CEO, there are thousands of silent victims whose stories break your heart even more. Let's talk about the grandmother, Jacqueline Crenshaw, 72 years old, living in Connecticut. She met a surgeon on a dating site. He was kind. He listened to her stories about her grandchildren. He made her feel seen. When he mentioned crypto, she hesitated, but he was patient. She eventually sent him everything. Her husband's life insurance payout, her retirement fund, even the money she saved for her granddaughter's college. $1 million.
All the years, all the fight, washed away into the night.
When she realized it was a scam, she didn't just lose her money. She lost her dignity. Victims like Jacqueline often stop eating. They stop seeing friends. The shame is so heavy, it crushes them. Suicide rates among pig butchering victims are skyrocketing. The demographics are terrifying. Over 50% of victims are over the age of 60. The scammers know this. They target the elderly purposefully because they have the savings and they are often lonely. It is not just theft. It is elder abuse on an industrial scale. In 2023, Americans lost $5.6 billion to these scams. That is money leaving the U.S. economy and funding criminal empires in Southeast Asia. It is a massive wealth transfer from our parents and grandparents to warlords and human traffickers. So, where does this end? Is there any hope? The scary truth is, the technology is getting better, faster than the law can catch up. We are entering the era of AI-powered scams. Soon, you won't just receive texts. You will receive video calls from people who look exactly like your friends, speak exactly like your family, but are actually AI avatars controlled by a syndicate. Voice cloning takes 3 seconds of audio to replicate your voice. Imagine your mother getting a call from you, begging for money because you are in jail. It sounds like you. It cries like you. That is not science fiction. That is happening right now. But we are fighting back. The FBI and DOJ have woken up. Operation Level Up, Operation Shamrock. In late 2024, the DOJ announced the seizure of $15 billion in crypto assets linked to these syndicates. It was the largest seizure in history. Binance, the world's largest crypto exchange, helped freeze $50 million connected to the Prince Group. Aaron West, a prosecutor in California, is leading a global army of volunteers to track the money on the blockchain. They are disrupting the cash flow. They are hurting the scammers where it matters, their wallets. But the government cannot save everyone. The police cannot monitor every text message. The only real defense is you. You need to know the red flags. If a stranger texts you about a wrong number, block them. If a new romantic partner mentions crypto or trading, run. If a platform asks for tax to withdraw money, it is a scam. Jason Plonsky, Jacqueline Crenshaw, Shan Haynes. Their money is gone, but their stories can save you. We are living in a digital jungle. And there are predators watching us from the shadows, waiting for us to feel lonely, waiting for us to feel greedy. Don't be the pig.